Oh, how y'all doing? Work boxing, baby. About to hit you every weapon under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more of the videos. Y'all forgive me, I'm on my Nipsey Hustle shit. Feeling a little good. Tyson Fury becoming a household name. If you ain't paid attention to what's going on in the heavyweight division, Tyson Fury is being set up to be a household name, not only overseas, but in America. Do y'all see what's going on with the WWF, WWE, whichever federation it is right now? But Tyson Fury is connected to them. Tyson Fury, no disrespect to anybody, is the great white hope. Mr. Tyson Fury. See, I was talking earlier today, and I was talking about management and your team. Tyson Fury's team is doing a great job. They are letting the world know that Tyson Fury is here. Kingsley, Coco, how y'all doing? This is the same steps that Floyd Mayweather did to create the persona of Money Mayweather. And a lot of people won't understand it. You'll look at it and think, oh, Tyson Fury is just here in America. His name is known. No, they are making Tyson Fury the greatest champion, heavyweight champion that's out right now. They are promoting him the way that Deontay Wilder should be promoted. They are promoting Tyson Fury the way that Deontay Wilder should be promoted. Sometimes, Coco, sometimes. But they are promoting Tyson Fury to be the #1 heavyweight in the world. And you can tell from the publicity. He's getting more publicity than Deontay Wilder in America. Do you know if Tyson Fury goes to the WWE, WWF, whichever federation it is, how far his name will go in boxing? That he will be a headliner in boxing? Do you remember when Floyd Mayweather went to the WWF? How many fans, how many people brought his name upon their mind in boxing? Because he was in wrestling? Yes. And you can look at it in both ways. You know, Fury being promoted, like I said, as the great white hype in America. Honestly, somewhere in somebody's mind, they believe that Tyson Fury can defeat Deontay Wilder. And if that was to happen, then he would be the great white hype. It was supposed to be that way in the first fight. And in that fight, as everybody know, I believe that Deontay Wilder was outboxed by Tyson Fury. I believe that they gave that fight a draw only to make it fair because Deontay Wilder truly knocked Tyson Fury out. And I know I'm recanting on my statement, but I feel that Tyson Fury outboxed Deontay Wilder, but after looking at how the count out was counted, Deontay Wilder defeated Tyson Fury. He knocked him out. But if it was a situation of where he would have been counted out, yes, Deontay Wilder would have had that victory. But due to the fact that I believe that Deontay Wilder was outboxed by Tyson Fury and the fact that he got up, honestly, me being from Alabama, I say Tyson Fury defeated Deontay Wilder. And that's only because I didn't see the video of the time count. Now, I recently seen a video of the time count, and that was beyond 10 seconds. And if that's beyond 10 seconds, that could only mean one thing. Deontay Wilder knocked out Tyson Fury. But due to the fact of paperwork, white sheets of paper, box rec, Google, we're gonna have to say that's a draw. But I do feel Tyson Fury outboxed Deontay Wilder. I do feel that. So the question is, I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel? Do you feel that Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury is being made a house? Excuse me. It's being made a house name at heavyweight. Because from what I'm seeing, it's Tyson Fury. The American champion is getting nothing. Oh, my sub count, I hit it. I feel like if you want to sub for me, you should sub for me. It shouldn't matter about seeing my sub count. I mean, Wilder needs the exposure too. But that's the whole point of me making this video. Why is Wilder not getting the exposure that Tyson Fury is getting? And Deontay Wilder is an American fighter. But yeah, he ain't no dancing with the stars or nothing like that. He ain't being promoted that well. And he should be. If Tyson Fury comes and defeats Deontay Wilder in their next fight, do you know that Tyson Fury's name will be on buses, milk cartons? He will be on buildings in New York. They'll probably make a statue of Tyson Fury if he was to defeat Deontay Wilder. Whatever Deontay Wilder's team is doing, you should follow the steps of Tyson Fury's team. Because that's the exposure that Deontay Wilder need. He doesn't need to be sitting in the background, only hearing from him when he's talking about fights. I know still to this day, that comment that he had made is getting exposure. There's a rapper making videos about that. One video, Loaded Lux, who's a battle rapper, he made a rap off that. But that's the only time you really hear from Deontay Wilder is when he's beginning to fight. They should give him more exposure. Dancing with the Stars. He can even come to Alabama, down here, do fights, have street fights with gloves. To start his bandwagon. Of Bomb Squad. He can do things of that nature. But they're not promoting him as he should be promoted. I'm sure if Deontay Wilder came down here, he could find a lot of fighters who want to be fighters. Start a little backyard thing with gloves, this, that, and the other. And he just watch talent and see who he thinks could be a champion, and he bring them in. Whatever, like Floyd Mayweather said, whether it's negative or positive, promotion, it's still promotion, publicity. Whether it's negative or positive, whether you're talking about me in a positive manner or a negative, somebody out there gonna see this and gonna know my name. And if they know my name, they're gonna look me up again. And that should go on with Deontay Wilder. which I'm sure Deontay Wilder is probably one of the most watched or looked up boxers in the world right now. He should be one of the most watched, most looked up boxers in the world right now. Because all Deontay Wilder gives you is exciting fights, knockouts, wins. You can say Deontay Wilder, and I hate to say this because he's a lower class opponent, lower weight class opponent or boxer, but you can say Deontay Wilder is the new Adrian Broner, the man who puts asses in the seat. You know, Adrian Broner, he has lost several times, but still to this day, Adrian Broner can put asses in the seat. That's the new Deontay Wilder. You come to Deontay Wilder fights because you see Deontay Wilder knocking people out. That's just the truth. But yet, Deontay Wilder is not on WWE. Nobody's talking to Deontay Wilder about being on WWE. Dance with the Stars, a sitcom, Sway Universe. You know, he's not getting that promotion like that. Because like I told people, it depends on your team. Your team has to have that mind frame. What can we do next to make Deontay Wilder great? What can we do next to make Deontay Wilder known? You can start off by coming down south and moving around cities. Make yourself known at home. You can go to a lot of elementary schools, middle schools. Come make yourself look great in front of the kids here. Because a lot of kids nowadays, they only seeing rappers. Imagine if Deontay Wilder was to show up and come to a middle school. I'm Deontay Wilder. I'm the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. See, a lot of people don't understand there's not a lot of boxing down here. We don't have gyms. We don't have stuff like that going on down here. Bring Deontay Wilder to a school down here in Birmingham, we can start something. No, it's not cold in Alabama. It's not cold at all. Kingsley, what do you mean about the Patrick Day situation? What's the Patrick Day situation? I don't know, brother. I don't watch TV at all. I don't watch TV. So let me know what the Patrick Day situation is. Yes, I love the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury is a badass. You don't know boxing if you don't know about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is something to be dealt with in the heavyweight division. If y'all ain't seen my video on Music, check out my last video I just did on Music. You know, he just jumped in the heavyweight division. I have my opinions on Music. Check out that video. It's under this one. It will be under this one. Please check it out. Uh, I don't know what's going on with the St. Patrick's Day. And that's what I'm asking you, Kingsley. Inform me of what's going on with the St. Patrick's Day. Also, if you like to donate to the channel, the PayPal donate button is on the front of the channel. Easy Work 83. That's EZWORK 83 on PayPal. On Cash App. If you like to donate to the channel through Cash App. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go to community. It'll tell you it all. So y'all are talking about that's his name. Oh, his name is Patrick Day. Um, they should test his opponent. They should drug test him, make sure he ain't on nothing. And like they tell you all the time, man, this is a deadly sport. People are not supposed to get punched in the face. I know that's hard to believe, just because you have arms, legs, and feet and hands. You aren't supposed to be out there kicking people and punching people in the face. It's not supposed to be meant for the body. You know, and if a situation like this should happen, Lord forbid, all we can do is pray for the family. And you have to understand, people do what's best for them or what they feel. So if this guy Patrick, if that's his name, Patrick Day, if he went out there and he was to pass in the ring, a man being a man, he just felt like that's all he knew he could do to take care of his family, man. And it's really horrible that happens in the sport of boxing. But like I just said, nobody is meant to be punched in the face, to be punched in the body. I've heard several times about boxers going home and urinating blood, being punched in their body. You getting punched in your head, the trauma it causes. You know, that's why we should appreciate as boxing fans the people that go out there and risk their lives to give us a sport that we love, man. And to the Patrick Day family, if that's his name, if I'm not saying it right, I'm sorry. To whoever it is that's in this situation, we should pray for him, and we should, wish the best for him and his family. But they should also start testing these opponents that they are fighting, and if they are under any form of steroid, they should be put in jail. They should be put in jail, period. Point blank, period. No questions asked. I mean, look at Jarrell Miller. And I was going to make a video on him, but I'm going to talk about him now. Jarrell Miller. He got caught with 3 different substances in his body. But yet, every time you watch a video, he's on somebody's video. Is that right? In my opinion, no. He should get no views. He should get no help from anybody. You were willing to go in the ring. You were willing to go in the ring with a man with 3 substances in your body. If you would have hurt this man, you could have killed him. But yet, every time you look up on Fight Hype, any other channel right now, who you see? Jarrell Miller. This man could have killed Anthony Joshua with what he had in his system. But yet, every video, here go Jarrell. He want to fight. Of course you want to fight. Jarrell Miller has bills to pay. But was he thinking about that before he took 3 substances and wanted to jump in the ring with Anthony Joshua? See, people don't understand one thing about that situation. If Jarrell Miller had to use steroids to feel like he can beat Anthony Joshua, then that means what? Jarrell Miller has no confidence in himself. I'm talking about real life shit. Just feel me when I say this. If you had to take steroids to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua to beat him, you have no confidence in yourself. This was the biggest payday that Jarrell Miller would have gotten if he would have fought him fairly. But yet you get on there, you talk all this Brooklyn shit, that you're a confident fighter, that you can beat anybody, but then you gonna get busted with steroids versus the biggest payday of your fucking life. A fight that would have changed your life. You are not a confident fighter. Yes, he did, Coco. Preston, thank you for watching. Thank you, Preston. And to everybody that's watching, thank y'all for watching. Jarrell Miller does not have confidence in himself. If you did, you wouldn't have went out there and got on 3 different types of steroids. You wouldn't have cheated. This was the biggest payday of your life. It will have changed your life. Not only with the payday, but with the belts. And you messed up cheating because you didn't have the confidence that you can beat Anthony Joshua without it. So now, in America's eyes, we have all the heavyweight fighters behind Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is with ESPN. Yes. Tyson Fury was with ESPN. You got a light on you? Y'all give me 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. Y'all know how I do. Either we're gonna give you nothing but the truth about boxing, baby. No bias talk, I'm gonna give you that real deal. Preston, you know I ain't telling you no lie. He don't have confidence. He could talk all that. Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. I went through this. Let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, and this ain't nothing about no race talk or nothing, the average black person, you probably have raised yourself due to the fact you could have had both parents at home. They could have been at work and you just went to the gym or you went and did whatever it was that you did that made you the person that you are. But at the same time, I hate when boxers who are black get on there and want to tell this life story. I sold drugs. I did this. Don't you boxers? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I hate that stereotype shit. Everybody black has not sold drugs. Don't believe that shit. Everybody black has not sold drugs. Like I said, if you want to donate to the channel, Easy Work 83 on Cash App, all together. EZWORK. PayPal is on the channel. Miller had no confidence. So you know what? They all have to stand behind Tyson Fury now. Tyson Fury is being made the #1 heavyweight champion in the world. Because a lot of people forget Tyson Fury does hold the lineal title. Yes, he doesn't have a organizational belt, the IBF, nothing like that. But he is the lineal champ. That is still a major belt to take from him, the lineal championship. And I'm telling you, our next plans are for Tyson Fury to defeat Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury will be the Great White Hope. You can tell how they promote him. You can tell how they have promoted Tyson Fury since he has been in the American land. They wanted you to feel sympathy for him. He was a guy who wanted to crash his car. He wanted to kill himself. He was going through situations. They do that in America. They make you feel sorry for that person. They didn't tell you that this man had everything he ever wanted. He had money galore. Everybody in his house was happy. But they'll tell you his situations of depression, his situations of whatever he was going through in his mind, and now he's here now. But they don't give black fighters that benefit of a doubt. They don't give black people in general that benefit of the doubt. We are traumatized. The average white person or white boxer, Mexican boxer, shall I say, doesn't realize we lose family members at young ages. Shootouts at skating rinks. Walking around the corner, going to the candy lady, getting shot dead. Your best friend who you spend the night with you on weekends, your cousin that spend the night with you every weekend, dead because somebody's shooting outside. Or wanted to ricochet through something and kill them. We are the most traumatized people on this earth. If anybody deserves crazy checks, it's us. And I ain't taking nothing away. I know white people, Mexican people, Arab people, everybody goes through everything. But black people actually live in it from day to day life. But when we go through those trials and tribulations, that hurt, that pain, and still we are that rose that came through concrete in the form of Tupac, we get no credit for it. We get no credit for it. Y'all don't understand to watch your uncles, aunties on drugs, dying. And then these people who are boxers still make it up out that situation, become professional boxers and have to deal with racism and bullshit in a sport where you can die at any moment. Do y'all really understand that? Do you really understand what I'm saying towards Usyk and Terrence Crawford being undisputed? Do you really understand that when Usyk is undisputed, they have never questioned his opponents to be undisputed? But when Terrence Crawford becomes undisputed, they question his opponents? But they give so much fame to Tyson Fury because he was depressed and he was drug addicted. But yet the black community is shamed upon from being drug addicted. And we go through the worst shit. From the time I was 8 till I was 7 or 8 or to 12 years old, all I did was go to funerals. And that's not uncommon in black households. We are traumatized. We get no credit for nothing. Our history destroyed. And we come out of everything. And these men become boxers, fighters. And they still don't get their credit. I don't know if it bothers anybody else, but it bothers me. Like Deontay Wilder said, to this day. This man is 40-0. Has knocked out everybody who's been in the ring with him or knocked them down. But you don't even probably know that this is your heavyweight champion of the world. See, I be on a whole different level sometimes, you know. That's why I had to create another channel, you know. But like I said, if you want to support the channel, donate to the channel. I'm Easy Work 83 on Cash App. PayPal is connected to the channel. But ain't nothing nobody talk about though.